It's Whissel time. Your host, Kyle Whissel.
Here we go.
Good evening. You are listening to Whissel Wednesdays here on AM 1170. The Answer. My name is Kyle Whissel, your host with Whissel Realty. Jason Hall, I think he's out at a Los Angeles Chargers pep rally right now, so he is not here with us. Jason, if you're coming in studio, we understand you've got to be out there supporting our Los Angeles Chargers, so thank you for taking that one for the team, my friend. Got two other guests in studio, two of my favorite guests. So we recently got our show bumped up from 7 o'clock to 6 o'clock, launching at the 6 o'clock hour. Wanted to have some awesome guests in studio today. So I've got Nathan Craig with 3C Insurance Services. I've also got James Cassady with State Farm Insurance in the house. So I'm excited, guys. You guys are two of my favorite guests I've had on the show. Both East County guys. I love it. I'm ready to have some fun. You guys?
Right on.
Yeah, man, nothing like two insurance agents in a room. You know,
I know,
a good time.
right?
That's a party.
Yeah, well, speaking of Jason's coming in, I mean, this guy, he's getting up there in age. So life insurance, I know we need to talk to Jason about life insurance as he
When's too late?
As he climbs the ladder. I mean, it's going to get more and more expensive for the guy.
He is trying to work out, so I might save him some money.
Those
I
are
love
6-minute abs right there.
Yeah.
Jason, welcome to the studio, my friend.
You guys are killing me. Can't wait for me, right?
Couldn't wait. Well, we thought you were at
I
the
hit
pep
some
rally.
traffic. Oh, the
yeah,
pep
we thought you were
rally,
at
man.
the Los Angeles Chargers pep
What's going
rally.
on with are the Blue Angels flying? I see a bunch of them out there today.
I don't know, but they got good colors. I mean, they match the Los Angeles Chargers colors.
Welcome, James. How you guys doing?
Hey, Jason. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you. So, James, I've got a crush on this girl.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Kyle has a crush.
Surprise. Hopefully the wife's not listening. But her name is Flo.
Yeah, I know Flo.
You know Flo?
Yeah.
So, Flo, you guys have Jake. Progressive has Flo.
Yep.
Someday maybe Flo and Jake get together. I don't know, but I watch these commercials about Progressive Insurance and everything. It's just all they do is hammer down on rate. And then there's the company with the gecko. I guess apparently you got to have a mascot these days. And then there's the gecko company. All these companies, and all they do is hammer down on rate. So talk a little bit about the downside of being so focused on rate.
Flo and the lizard don't know jack. All right. So they're
Flo and the lizard. It's a gecko, but
whatever.
Same family. Wow, that's a first. Jason correcting somebody else's grammar. But save that clip.
Not correctly grammar, but go ahead, James.
And then he botches it.
What happens with
Perfect, right on cue. I love it.
Of course I botch it.
They say that you can get quotes 15 minutes or less, something like that. Or Flo's even saying that it's 6 minutes we can get you a quote. So they're not having the serious conversation that they're supposed to be having with you about your coverages, your equity positions within 6 minutes. I always revert back. We were talking about 6-minute abs. Like, you can't get an accurate quote to protect your things that you've been working on your entire life in 6 minutes.
So they're truly a transaction insurance-based company.
Yeah, it's a commodity. And as many policies they can in, regardless of what they're doing for you and protections that they're providing for you and the promise that they're providing, they're not.
Because the same thing in my industry, James. Like, everybody just wants to hear some low rate.
Right?
No,
get it lower.
Well, it's 0%. Well, what's the catch? There's got to be some catch, right? Well, there's $100,000 in up cost.
Someone's making money somewhere, right? You know, and so the problem with rate and worrying about rate is that you're under protecting yourself. But what's happening, what we're seeing in the insurance industry is rates are starting to increase, whether it be health insurance rates, automobile insurance rates. They're on the climb. Automobile
Are we all
insurance
covered in
rates,
Obamacare yet? Isn't my car covered in Obamacare? What's going on?
They were actually talking about potentially making the repeal look like automobile insurance, where you pay the monthly premium and it's just one deductible and you're done. It was just a thought concept that was kind of pitched out there. But with automobile insurance rates, what we are seeing in the industry, and State Farm is the absolute industry leader, and as State Farm goes, so does all the other insurance companies. They all wait for State Farm to make moves, and then they follow. But Warren
that's
Buffett,
why you started a State Farm branch.
That's exactly why I knew better.
I
mean, I've been with State Farm since I've been born. I started driving at 16, but my parents were with them before. So.
Really? Has Dad really been with them that long?
Yeah. Russ Florkey, Dana Point.
Wow.
Old school retired, but yeah, he was the guy. I want to be that guy for you. So
how did your brother Jake not become the insurance guy, but yet somehow he's the known commodity at State Farm?
You know my brother very well.
Yeah.
He does his own thing.
He does do his own thing.
Does his own thing.
We were talking last night. He's still doing his own thing.
Mm-hmm. Love him very much. So automobile insurance rates are increasing. Geico, owned by Berkshire Hathaway, Berkshire Hathaway, owned by Warren Buffett, has said specifically that they have underestimated the claims. There's huge losses in these companies for claims. They have not collected the proper amount of premium.
Warren actually makes mistakes every once in a while?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
And he's saying that, by the way, because we have miscalculated, we are going to increase your rates and continue to increase your rates. State Farm's already done that over the past couple of years because we've kind of seen it. The reason why the rates are increasing is because people are texting and driving.
That's not safe?
No.
Kyle, texting and driving. That's the reason I couldn't tell you I was late, because I did not want to text and drive, but I know I have many, many times. All of us probably here in studio have. I know Kyle has. In fact, Kyle does it so bad, he actually gets one of his assistants to drive him, because nobody in San Diego texts
as hard
more.
as Kyle.
Well, they don't text more than Kyle. I don't know if they work. He works smarter than almost anybody I know. I would put that up there, but I don't think anybody texts more unless they're like a 15-year-old girl, right? Like, this guy's unbelievable.
They don't text
texter.
anymore, Jason. I probably text more than anybody because 15-year-olds don't text. They snap.
They snap. What
They
snap?
Like, don't worry about it. It's, This is like 3 generations after you, so
They don't
worry
break.
about
It doesn't mean they
You
break.
were talking about Tinder and then some other thing the other day in your office meeting. I was like, well, barely know what Tinder is, and then what's this other thing you threw out
not
there?
Tinder.
Bumble?
Yeah, what's Bumble?
Well, it's not where your daughter met her boyfriend. That was on our time. That was on our time that she met him.
Yeah, you're giving me, oh my goodness. We'll go there later. She said, good thing no one listens to the radio. That's what she told me last night at dinner when I met Paul, her new boyfriend, who happens to be slightly older than any of us here in studio, including Mr. Hall. So, and my little girl, she is 26, so she's not 18, guys.
I'm familiar with who she is.
But it's still very difficult. And now I'm finding out many of my friends know this guy, so now I got to call all these friends and get the lowdown
I know some people.
on the people. Yeah.
Do we
He
need to
lives
get-
out there
do we
right
need
by
to
you
get
guys.
life
He's right on the
insurance on
Santee El
him?
Cajon.
Do we need to get life insurance on this guy, Jason?
Shh. We don't want to say anything
Can
on the
you
radio.
buy life insurance on somebody else?
That's how you end up on 60 Minutes.
You have to have a need for it or a position on
I
it.
want to buy it on Trump.
Yeah.
All right, so back to the
Good
automobile
point.
insurance.
Yes.
Guys,
Yeah. What are we here for,
All right,
James?
we're
Yes,
gonna
rabbit hole.
chit chat. So Warren Buffett's going to be increasing his rates. State Farm's already taking these rate increases because people are texting and driving. If you got into an accident 20 years ago, you got into an accident, but you kind of sometimes almost saw it coming, so you're able to hit your brakes, but you still hit the person. Now your face is down, you're in the phone, you hit the person, there's no friction to slow you down, it's just straight smack. Not only does that cause more damage to these vehicles, the vehicles are becoming more expensive. The labor to repair these vehicles are becoming more expensive, as well as California's taking rate increases and payroll increases and all these kind of things. So it just drives rates.
So there's not
Bingo.
even the braking anymore.
No, there's no
right?
brake.
There's
There
the
was-
car crash,
no,
there's
it's
no
just boom.
brake.
Yeah.
God, okay.
Okay.
We got to get a new one, Mr. Sewing, if you're listening.
Outdated sound effect.
So if you're seeing your rates increase, this is why, and other companies are going to be following. So you're going to be seeing your rates increase. Come to State Farm. We can help you save the money by looking at bundling different packages together, saving on your homeowner's insurance, because
Wait, bundle. You can't say bundle from State Farm, can you?
you can. You can still bundle.
Or is that now Flow?
It's everybody bundles.
Okay, because I'm thinking of bundle is like
Everybody
Kyle's
bundles.
girlfriend.
Everybody's
here.
got multiple line discounts, but
Or is that Bumble? Bumble and bundle. There's all kinds of stuff going on.
It sounds
That's
bad,
a good.
dirty.
It does sound bad. I don't know. I literally do not know what it is, but it sounds bad.
As your auto rates increase, you want to be looking at your homeowner's insurance, because State Farm in the state of California has taken a rate decrease with their homeowner's insurance. And if you have investment properties, rental dwelling policies, you absolutely need to stop what you're doing right now and call my office or call another State Farm agent's office and say, quote me out on your investment property. State Farm's taking a tremendous 40% roughly decrease on your rental dwelling policies.
Wow.
Investment
So if you
properties.
own a rental
So
property,
Kyle,
like
I'm
Kyle Whissel,
staring
who owns like
directly
20
at,
plus
I know,
rental units.
right? Imagine what you could say. I have a State Farm agent friend, Brad, and he has a customer that has this beautiful home, rental dwelling policy. Saved that customer specifically on that rental dwelling policy $4,300 a year on one property.
Well, I can tell you this. Here's the great news about Kyle. When he saved money on all the cell phone battles going on last weekend, he actually posted on Facebook. He has, a couple thousand people following Mr. Whissel. And I guarantee you many people save money because of what Kyle posted. So if you do take good care, as you're saying here, 40%, if you even get close to 40%,
Yeah.
Kyle will get you probably 1,000 people calling you within the next 30
I
days.
will be your best friend.
That's the goal. Yeah, if you
You will be
want to
so happy
get
with me.
connected, James Cassady, State Farm Insurance, 619-663-SELL, 619-663-7355. We'll get you connected to James, save you some money. So we understand why the auto insurance rates are going up because of texting and driving.
Yeah.
Why are rental dwelling insurance rates going down? What's the reasoning
There's a lot
behind
of
it?
different factors that have kind of gone to it. Some has to do with some lawsuits with the California Department of Insurance, and so there's some legal stuff going on. So,
But you also have the tenants getting rental insurance, right? So does that help, do you think, James? I mean, for example, I've seen clients who have the rental insurance policy, and then the owner has a policy on the home, of course, because it's needed if you have a loan.
so I'm Kyle Whissel, and I have 20 investment properties.
Well, you're a lucky guy, and you're a
Right.
good-looking guy apparently, too.
You just
Tall,
get
And
too.
your
I wish I had
girlfriend's
the
named
height.
Flo.
Really wish I had height. But I want to require my renters that are renting from my property to have renter's insurance because it protects me from a liability standpoint too as well. You can be listed as additional insured on this policy, and you can also be alerted if their policy is about to lapse, knowing that they no longer are going to be insured.
Oh,
so you can be
nice.
like, hey, part of our requirement is to make sure that you're protecting me.
Because that's what we as business owners, if you're leasing any commercial space and or on office space, we're required to have office
Yes.
space commercial insurance for all the contents inside.
Yes.
And we have to provide that. And I know my landlord knows when mine's coming due before I know it's coming due.
Right. Well, and a lot of individuals don't want to run a human resource department, and like having to follow up, especially have multiple properties. Like, put that onus on.
All right,
us
so get to the point.
provide
Why
that
do you really
information
think
for
it's lower? Why do you think the investment property insurance is lower right now?
I don't know.
So you don't have the
It-
exact number. Those are a couple of things.
If you Google, there's some bunch of articles. I think the LA Times has an article on it on why.
All right,
some
what's
of this is
Google,
happening.
Kyle? Can you tell me what Google is?
Swipe right.
Swipe right.
That's where you can find info on Bumble and Our Time
Oh.
and Tinder and all that other stuff.
Hey, I don't know if you guys talk Trump, but the stock market, man, thanks to Mr. Trump, just blew up this morning. And rates are up at like an 8% just on Trump talking.
Yeah.
So we got to talk about that in the next segment.
All right, we're going to head to a break here on Whissel Wednesdays. But again, if you want to get connected, James Cassady, State Farm Insurance, you've got some rental property you want to save 40, and he's throwing up the fingers, 40
Give or take.
ish percent on your rental dwelling policy. Give us a call, shoot us a text. I'll get you connected with James, 619-663-7355, 619-663-SELL. We're going to head to a break. When we get back, Jason, we will talk a little Trump for you. I know he's your hero, so we will talk Trump when we get back here on Whissel Wednesdays, AM 1170, The Answer.
AM 1170, The Answer.